Welcome to Hunter Beyond Time and Space Chapter 35. Finding Qingchen. Do you know who did it? Lu Yuan asked. As soon as these words were spoken, the living room fell silent. The air in the room seemed to turn into calm water, slowing down everyone's movements. Qingchen in the kitchen instinctively held his breath. Jiang Shui adjusted her sitting position and slowly said, I don't know who did it. Maybe someone acted heroically. Why are you investigating this? Jiang Shui already knew that they were here to investigate Qingchen. But no matter what, she didn't want anyone to find out about Qingchen, because he was seeking revenge for his daughter. The sight of the boy carrying a military shovel in the night, and the cracked tiger's mouth, made her feel safe for the first time with someone other than herself. Lu Yuan smiled and explained, don't misunderstand us. We're not a law enforcement agency, so we have no intention of doing anything to this hero. The Kunlun member next to him said, that's right. We just found that this person's timing is extremely cunning and his ambush is beyond what an ordinary person is capable of. So we want to find him and see if he is a time traveler. Lu Yuan continued, we're not sure if he's a time traveler or not. We just pay attention to any abnormal events that have occurred recently. At this point, the two of them seemed to have already discussed this, and spoke in sync. At this moment, Li Tongyun suddenly asked, Uncle, wasn't that hero trying to help us? Why are you looking for him? Are you bad people? No, Lu Yuan's companion explained somewhat awkwardly. Don't misunderstand us, kid. Lu Yuan explained, perhaps that person really acted heroically. I'll explain it again. We have no ill intent. Because the Kunlun organization has just been established, we need to find and recruit like-minded people. He continued, in addition, some organizations and certain conglomerates in the inner world have discovered the existence of the surface world. According to our statistics, 21 time travelers have died inexplicably and were tortured before their deaths. More than 10 other time travelers have explicitly stated that they have been imprisoned by organizations in the inner world. We hope that Ms. Jiang Shui can be vigilant and not be discovered by them. Okay, I understand, Jiang Shui nodded. She was also somewhat scared after hearing the data that Lu Yuan had mentioned. It was terrifying to have one's identity exposed in the inner world. At this time, Lu Yuan's companion's phone rang. He looked at it and said, He Xiao has appeared again. Jiang Shui asked in confusion, is He Xiao the person who posts strategies on Douyin? Yes, Lu Yuan nodded. Li Tongyun asked obediently, Uncle, who is He Xiao? He seems to know a lot. Lu Yuan became interested, you know He Xiao too? We're also looking for him. However, he's very good at hiding himself, and we haven't found out who he is yet. He should have left some clues, but all the traces related to him have been erased. I've talked too much. We won't bother you anymore. Goodbye. Jiang Shui stood up and said, I can't move around easily, so I won't see you off. No need to, Lu Yuan walked to the door with a smile. Suddenly, he looked at the sports shoes by the door and asked, whose shoes are these? They're my husband's, Jiang Shui calmly replied. Right, my dad's, Li Tongyun added. Oh, sorry about that, Lu Yuan said as he opened the door and left. After the door closed, Jiang Shui and Li Tongyun finally breathed a sigh of relief. Qingchen came out of the kitchen and said, sorry for causing you trouble. Don't say that. It's us who caused you trouble. If it weren't for our trouble, you wouldn't have gotten involved in this, Jiang Shui said. What do you want to eat? I opened the fridge just now and found that there's no food left. Qingchen thought for a moment and then took out 200 yuan from his wallet. I'll go buy more food. How about some pork ribs? You and Xiao Yun need to eat more meat to grow taller. He walked out of the house and into the old stairwell. Everywhere he looked, there were small advertisements and peeling wall paint. He stood in the shadow of the stairs and tapped his fingers on the iron railing, making a strange rhythm, as if his fingers were also thinking. Suddenly, Lu Yuan's voice echoed in his mind. They didn't know who he Xiao was, and he had the ability to erase his own traces. Qingchen searched for he Xiao on Douyin, but found nothing. Just as he was about to give up, he saw a new video posted by he Xiao. He clicked on the video, and saw he Xiao's face for the first time. The video was a tutorial on how to pick a lock. Qingchen was stunned. He Xiao was a lock-picking expert. He clicked on the comments and saw that many people were asking he Xiao for help in unlocking things. This person was indeed very skilled. Qingchen continued to scroll down, and saw that someone had left a comment asking he Xiao about time travel. Qingchen's heart skipped a beat. Was he Xiao a time traveler? He clicked on the commenter's account, but found that there was no information about the person. Qingchen felt a sense of frustration. He didn't know what to do next. As he walked to the market, he suddenly saw a black SUV parked on the side of the road. Two people inside were staring at him silently, waiting for him to walk past the car. Lu Yuan's gaze swept up and down Qingchen's body, pausing on his shoes. The two people in the car watched silently until Qingchen walked far away. Lu Yuan suddenly said, "It's not him. You knew there were other people in the house just now, and it seemed like they were hiding from us. Why didn't you just barge in and take a look? It's so troublesome to do all this," the other person wondered. Lu Yuan helplessly said, "Mr. Zheng just told us that at the beginning of Kunlun's establishment, we need to maintain good relations with time travelers, not use force. I think it's better to absorb all the time travelers into the organization," the other person said. Lu Yuan shook his head and lit a cigarette. The orange sparks and smoke swirled in the car. He exhaled a mouthful of smoke from his lungs. Kunlun doesn't accept just anyone. The boss also said that we have to do what we need to do. We can't just accept anyone who comes our way. What should we do now? His companion asked. Wait here for a while. If he doesn't show up, let's forget it, Lu Yuan flicked the cigarette butt. A new era has begun, and some people are destined to be extraordinary. Maybe we don't need to find them, they'll come to us. Thank you for listening to this episode of the audio novel, The Timeless Hunter. If you enjoy this channel, click subscribe for more fascinating English audio novels. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, turn on notifications, or share on social media below so you can find this channel again. Let us know your thoughts. See you next time.